How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Matt, and you're watching MTG Ownage. We're going to play a little bit of Standard today, and I'm going to mess around with Tibalt's Trickery. If you've watched this channel at all, you know that I've played things around this a lot, and I think it's a very interesting card to keep legal in Standard. So we're going to try to abuse it a little bit while we still can. So the easiest way to trigger Tibalt's Trickery on yourself and get something huge is to run Consider in your deck, which is an instant. And that's really important because this means you can do it at your opponent's end step and give them a big surprise that's got haste. Essentially haste, not actually haste, but loses its summoning sickness when it becomes your turn. And we rerun Toxrill as a kill card, Coma as a kill card, Goldspan gets you the treasure to cast everything, so it's ripe. Emrith's really good. Valky is an early game play that can also be a hit on Tibalt's Trickery with the Tibalt. Cosmic Imposter backside. Also another way for 4 mana to get off Tibalt's Trickery is to cast Valky and counter it. A little riskier because you could hit Consider or Tibalt's Trickery. When you counter Consider, the only whiff is if you run into another Tibalt's Trickery, so the odds are pretty good. Now, as you can see, we also have just a boatload of lands. Lands are kind of a mess, but there is a method to the madness. Basically, we just want to make sure we get our core colors, and we don't want to have, well, Tibalt's Trickery skips over lands, so we have to get the density right for this type of deck, and it's actually pretty tricky. Let's just get into some games and have some fun. There is a sideboard, but I don't think it's important. We're just going to play best of 1 in Standard Ranked. A little bit before Christmas time here, in case you're watching from the future and wonder what the heck's going on. Alright. So we want to see Consider and Tibalt's Trickery in our opening hand. So this is perfect. And we're just going to run with it here. He is going to get some just free turns. I guess we'll play this. Looking good here. He didn't play a creature he could buff, so that's good for us. Now, you know the plan here. You can see it probably, so I'm not going to walk through it too much. This card's not legal in Standard, but okay, whatever. There's plenty of substitutes if you don't run it anyway. Okay. So one of the things I also like to do is when they swing before blockers, you do the Tibalts, because you can get a surprise block and kill in there. You might just be dead here. So full control, pay for this. That's a whiff. That's the only card that whiffs. So that was pretty unfortunate. So that's how you play the deck. You do concede frequently, and very quickly once you see that you've lost. You don't really play out games with this deck when that sort of thing happens. You just accept it as, hey, that was the off chance that, I'm going to lose a few games like that, where I just don't hit the thing. It's pretty rare, though. Probably like a 5% chance or something. Okay, we don't have Tibalts here. Longin. We have Tibalts and Consider. We're going to keep this one, put back this Toxrill. We do need red mana, though. It's kind of a problem. Problem solved. Well, he's in quite a situation here. Guess he's not aware of it yet, but he will be very soon. We are holding it, the instant speed super trick. EOT, let's do it. That's way better than the last game. We're just gonna name it blue. Yeah, we can't actually cast our Hallrake Horror yet, so we need one more mana. Okay. Might as well do that. It's free. Okay. We do have an instant speed Kraken. Give him a little surprise block. So we should be able to kill his most important creature here. Which is not actually that good because you can level up third class and get it right back. But we're going to have bounces in the future, so that's pretty good. Bouncing things that are stacking up tokens is a little OP. So yeah, we'll just block here. And I guess I could just take the rest. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I don't top deck a land, I think we're okay. I'm expecting it to level the cleric class here. That's pretty good. I think we can just full swing here and win. Well, not win, but... Another one? Okay. I guess I swing with all three? I don't know if I can actually afford to. Yeah, we'll hang one back. Let's play smart. Make sure he doesn't try to get frisky with that Soul Mender. Deciding what to bounce here. So if I play this full swing, he's gotta... Yeah, let's just do it. If we full swing, he has to block at least the horror. And does he have me on the crackback? I don't think he does. And that's a pretty good example of a game. That one felt a little rough though. Just not getting any card draw and being at the mercy of top deck was somewhat scary. The Kraken does what it does, and it bounces those mono white creatures. Because you know, if you play MTG Arena right now at all, you understand. Basically the only thing you face is that deck we just faced a solid 80% of the time. People playing these mono white life gain counter stacks decks just all day. It's literally the 80% of the decks on Arena. It's kind of annoying. But it's not that hard to beat. You just gotta get a strat that works against it. No good. No good here. We want consider and Tibalt's Trickery. 2 mulligans is okay. After 2, it's no good. Because we need 5 cards to pull this off. This is pretty good here, though. We can work with this. Do need another blue mana. That works too. Zombie. School of Thraben. Not too bad in a very zombie dense deck. Exploit. Maybe. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, here's where the fun begins. Because he swings. And we get an instant something. I'll take it. Yeah, I think we just hit this. Maybe that was a mistake. Should I have taken the champion? I really needed to hit like Toxoil or something there. That would have been amazing. I think I'm going to keep Tibalt here. If you don't put that card in your hand, you may put it into your graveyard. Yeah, put it in the graveyard. Thank you. 2 more lands. Trash. So yeah, I'm really thinking maybe I should exile the champion. The champion's just never bigger than a 1/1 for me, and it doesn't trade well. That's why I did. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this one off, but we're giving this guy a really good fight, and it's a good match in any case, I think. We got a pass. I did not expect to see that. Yeah, I think we just gotta see what we get here.
So many painful memories.
Lands, garbage. I need to get these cards out of my... I just need another red mana. There's no way to get that this turn. Oh my goodness. I think we gotta take the Lich. Nah, it comes untapped. This guy. This isn't my favorite play, but I'm doing it anyway to draw cards. Might cost us the game. I'm definitely going to have to sack Valky here. Might block in the champion. Oh, he's full swinging at Tibalt. This I did not expect. Block here. Maybe should have traded and let Tibalt go down to 1, but I want to have the option of exiling. And I don't know why I didn't think of the Necro duality. So yeah, now we gotta exile this.
You will miss it.
I can't attack. Interesting. stop getting lands with Tibalt. That would be great. If he does a full swing, we might be able to win on next turn. Okay. Counting on you, Tibalt. Oh, the unluckiest Tibalt. Oh my goodness. Feels like a joke. I can't attack or I'll die unless I draw something worthwhile. My best odds is to pass here, I think. So I can block with Den of the Bugbear and survive. Oh, he's a zombie? Oh, he's a legend. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, that's really bad for me. Yeah, I think that's GG. Okay. Yeah. Well, it was a good game. I felt a little unlucky with all the Tibalt hits. Just 100% land. Pretty unlikely. But that's the way it goes. We need Tibalts here. We got the Consider. So I like to think of this as 2 free mulligans, basically. So you get 3 shots, including the opening hand, and we didn't get it. So this game is a loss. Let's mulligan one more time, see if we get lucky. No. Down to 3 cards. Got to Consider. Let's see if we get perfect draws. It could happen. Basically need to draw a land and a Tibalt's Trickery. There's a land. Now we got 2 more chances at a Tibalt's Trickery top deck. We got it. And we just need to bide our time. Get to the end of his turn 4. Oh, this feels real bad. This card is actually not too bad. It's like a really weak Duelist Heritage or something. I like it though. I like it. Really good with haste. I don't like that he has blue mana open, so. Ah, there we go, he spent it. He's just playing some wholesome Magic the Gathering over there. Very wholesome Magic the Gathering. And we gotta just come in here and ruin Arena. No wholesome Magic for you. Kinda gotta get the treasure, I think, right now. Top deck mode is not good for this deck. We have a very high chance of drawing lands. It's like a land or a bomb. Let's go, Toxrill. Let's go. Come on, but can top deck a Toxrill Hill here. I'll truly believe. It's not a Toxrill. I think I'm dead next turn. Okay, well, we top decked perfect for the first few draws, and then it was just more lands. Yeah, we really needed Toxrill right there. Toxrill would have turned it around. And also, the other big serpent might have too. Pretty risky hand. Well, you know, we mulliganed down to 3. We had already accepted that as a loss. That we had a chance at all in that particular match was kind of amazing. Ah, here we go. Right in the opener. And we got a source of blue mana right here. Too bad I didn't have black mana with the Valky. That would have been good. Alright, here we go. That'll do.
Dang, it won't work, but I'll do.
He's trying to figure out what the heck happened. How is there Tibalt on the table all of a sudden? Oh yeah, the card's actually kind of good. Cool.
Make no mistake.
Really needed a land though. Wow, this card is actually kind of good. Oh no, he's gonna take 1, isn't he? That's fine. We'll deal.
What's the outfit? It's
Because with this play, I get to actually get his Bloodveil Purveyor off the board with Tibalt. Yeah. And then I can just replay it, which I think is my best option here. Oh, we got to land finally. Yeah, it definitely seals the deal here. So we're going to exile that. And I think we're going to just play... Yeah, that'll do. And next turn we can play anything. Especially... Yeah, screw it. We'll play this guy. Mainly because I want to get his next creature drop out of his hand. Another one of these. No thanks. He's got so many of those purveyors. I can see how these just end games though. This thing is incredibly good. It's got trample. If it didn't have trample, it wouldn't be quite as good. Might be one card I've overlooked. Yeah, I saw that coming. I think that's going to be okay, though. So we're just going to play Toxrill, or we'll exile it with Valky. Actually, it's probably the play. Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't have the mana, do I? Let's toss a Toxrill, I think. Guess we don't need the Colossus. Kind of want a double copy of the Toxrill. Okay, and we can wait on this next one. Skeletons, vampires, and zombies. This card is better than I originally thought. It's like really nice in a little toolbox deck. Especially a black toolbox deck. It just has a lot of little utility on it. And you can get little skeletons. It's going to exile some stuff. That's okay. I don't have any graveyard recursion in my deck, so it's all actually quite irrelevant. Yeah, I think we're going to crack this in response. We'll toss one Toxrill. That does shrink his guy. Okay, and we got the land we need. Perfect. Well, I think in this case we're just going to go block here, take the 6. Okay, he gets a skeleton. Very nice. Really want this token. Gotta start shrinking them creatures. All the things Toxrill does, he also has card draw on him. He's so good. It's insanely good. So if anything dies of his that has a slime counter on it, I get a slug. He has a lot of stuff with slime counters on them. He's kind of got a full swing or nothing. Toss this land. Okay, then we can block here, block here, block here. We're all set. Give me them slugs. Gotta love slugs. Toxrill at the end step. Just gonna just rip several more creatures. Wow. Alright, that was another great Tibalt's Trickery game. Toxrill really shined in that one. Okay, mulligan here. Mulligan. Not looking good. Okay, well, at this point it is a loss. Let's just see if we can get it going down to 3, 2. Now we're going to call this one you can have it. So sometimes that just happens and you can't really play. You do need the combo and your opening hand. It's a very rare case of you have like a good Valky tempo into something. I'm not sure what. That's the only other possible keeper hand is some kind of Valky tempo. Just still not good at all. It's kind of the downside to playing this deck is when that happens. I think it's what makes it a little bit hard to climb, but I think given enough games and enough practice with the deck, you could come out pretty positive on the win ratio. Still no Tibalt's Trickery. This, should I keep it though? No. Down to 3 cards? No. Once again, we don't have it. We finally got the Trickery, but it's too late. Oh boy. You just can't play without the combo. There's really nothing to do. Just feels bad. Maybe I should just cut this after that 4th game, because 5 and 6 were duds. This is game 7, and it's... Oh, look, it's so hot. Never mind, call it a win. Or maybe that was some guy I faced earlier that just knew what I was playing already. I didn't really... Well, I haven't been paying attention to names much. It basically just looks like we're win trading right now, but it's not the case. At least not for me. These are tactical mulligans. It's the risk of playing a deck like this. Sometimes you got to just give the win to your opponent, even if they do nothing, which feels bad. You know, I guess that's not entirely true. I could play it out. But once you get to a certain rank, oh boy. What is this? It's almost keepable, but it's not. Okay, we got the Consider, no Tibalt's Trickery. We do have a Tempo Valky, though. No, no, no. We just can't get this combo. Keep 2. What on earth is going on? What can I do to pull the combo in my opening hand more consistently? I really can't think of anything. Consider seems to be the best spell to hit. And we gotta have lands. And there's really nothing else relevant to the opener. Just Consider and Tibalt's, which we can't get in the same opening hand to save our life. Alright. How many hands have we went through in these last few matches? Upwards of 30 hands? And we haven't seen a single time Tibalt's and Consider. 30 hands in a row with no Tibalt's and Consider in any of them. Yeah, I think we're done here. I don't know if it was just dumb luck on the first 3 matches or 4 matches, whatever it was, but our luck streak just ran out hard. Huh. That makes me like really think, you know, about how viable this deck actually is. All right, let's give it one more go. See what happens here. The first 2 mulligans are considered free. They're expected. But beyond that, it's just no good. Got the mulligan a 3rd time. Okay, well, got a mulligan this. Well, we got a mulligan this. It's better than the first one, but still. Alright, there's the free ones. The free ones are gone. We got one more and call it a loss. Ah, jeez. Okay. Well, that's it for the video. I'll show the deck list one more time before we get out of here. But if nothing else, an interesting experiment. When it works, it works. That right there is probably the worst streak of luck I've ever seen as far as hand draws go, like ever. And I've been playing this since the card came out. I've never seen that kind of bad luck streak. But I'm kind of actually happy to capture it on video because it seemed like such a rare thing. The only thing we required was these 1 copy of each of these in any of those opening hands, and we went through what, 35-ish hands in a row without that happening in a row. The odds of that become staggering after a certain amount of iterations of that repeating, of it not happening. It's like it's bound to happen, and it just what a streak. So yeah, that's the deck. You can see there's some things I want to see happen. I want to see the Cultivator Colossus happen, because if you have a bunch of lands in your hand, you can just dump them all and draw a bunch of cards, and it should be pretty insane. But yeah, very epic. We didn't see Coma. Coma's fun. People love Coma. I've won a lot of games with Coma. Alright, I'm out. Peace, guys. Subscribe for more content. I'll be making MTG content for the foreseeable future. So I appreciate any feedback and your views and stuff. Okay, interesting. Just open these packs on the way out, because why not? Alright, see you next time.